Guys, it's been like a week. Yeah, it took that long. Took that long to raise the bale. So, what are we looking at today? We are looking at Aloha Sculpin Hazy India Pale Ale. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, come to Papa. Juicy tropical notes with Bronx Trollis yeast, whatever that is. All I really care about is that it's 7% by volume, and it's something from Ballast Point. See, I missed an opportunity. I could have been wearing my shirt from Ballast Point that Sonoran Desert Prepper sent me. But Jim's show is tonight, so I'm opening it with the real fake, fully semi-automatic opener. And I'm going to put it in one of my favorite glasses, which is now no longer being made because their symbol was a rat and people just couldn't handle that. Yet, when you voted for Obama, you voted for one. Ooh, a zinger right off the bat. Mr. Holster, love you. Yeah, all that tropical fruity shit. Cheers. Might be a few of you that I've been speaking to today that know how well this is going down. So our little project, the one that people jokingly say is my retirement plan, the inside of the house is done, the outside of the house is done, the outside of the garage is done, the inside of the garage is mostly done. Pretty impressive garage. 3-stall with a workbench area. Heated, air conditioned. Up here, that air conditioner will probably get used, I'm guessing, maybe twice a year. Heater, different story. But being that the weather has turned nice, we're trying to get the landscaping done, seeing how the people we work for have already put the for sale sign in the yard. It was funny. On Friday, the photographer showed up, and he's like, yeah, I'm almost wondering if I should maybe call to make sure they want me to take pictures. Well, you can take pictures of the inside, but yeah. So today was, I don't even know what it was, at least 80-something degrees, and I have a little like patio area, kind of a, look at me that leads up to the back deck, which will probably be the primary entrance, and I got those pathers all they're all in place, and then the sod arrived, and the total square footage is like 5,000 something square feet, and they brought us about half of it because if you know anything about sod, if it stays all rolled up, it basically burns itself up. Okay. Kind of a like the mosaic thing going on, but it doesn't quite go all the way to that like natural, like you just ate a field kind of thing. Doesn't really have a sweetness, but you do notice the tropical fruit, pineapple, maybe a little mango. Something else. Good carbonation. That yeast or whatever they're using there, I'm guessing that's kind of gives it more of a, far be it for me to throw this out there, but like a slicker mouthfeel. Since last time we got together, quite a bit has gone down actually. Was it yesterday or the day before? Got the Mission 39 battle box, and I've asked, I always ask, I just show the stuff, I tell you get my opinion, more over here, but Mission 39 is called Repair Anything. Having said that, I guess, most of all the stuff that's in here, I would put in various kits that I've got going. They got everything from super sticky tapes to you could field repair, in case you're up in the air in a big ass balloon and oh sorry Ed, and you notice that it's ripping and you're dropping 10,000 feet a second. You got a seam glue in here that you can use. There's a kit so that you can fix build your own hose clamps and stuff like that. That's cool and all, but usually it's the hose for me that goes to shit. I'll call her back. Sorry, Lily. You just got dissed for a brew review, my first one in a week. Other than that, the cool items. There's actually 2 knives in this one. A big ass. It's the Pocket Bushman from Cold Steel. And even though it looks like it would be kind of flimsy or cheesy, it's actually pretty beefy, and it's got a hell of a lock mechanism on it. As a matter of fact, there's going to be some people that probably are not even going to be able to close this thing, but it's got the nice beefy pocket clip on it, the lanyard, and if you give the lanyard a pull, it's spring loaded. Get your thumb up here so that you don't push it too far because it's extremely sharp, impressively sharp. Could shave Joey's real doll's ass with this. So it's a big knife. And then that's just in the advanced, and then the Pro Plus you get the feather stick. And this is it's kind of a cool blade. They have this thing set up on here wrong for somebody like me because you'd be pulling it out of the holster backwards as far as I'm concerned. I see it honestly more as a neck knife, and then you can take the whole springy, loady, belt clippy thingy off of it. But just, it's got that. Of course, the camera just doesn't care about the knife, it wants the girl. Got some G10 scales. Definitely positive lock up in there. So yeah, you could make a neck knife out of it. That's pretty cool. I think it was yesterday. I got my ordered a shirt for me and for Christine. The Mr. Holster Wanted Alive shirt. So that was just an awesome company. Frag Out. I would like to say, but I just wanted to get in on the shirt. I definitely saved their information on the computer to throw a little business their way on something else some other time. But for right now, I just purchased 2 shirts. So there's another $30 that went to Mr. Holster. Other than that, the other day I took inventory on the girls build and realized that we have quite a few big items like the barrel and the DR guns. What the hell? Before I even get into the comments to see how many people caught that, the last video when I showed you the stuff from DR guns, I kept saying R guns. It was like, so I give a nice kind of spontaneous, just open the box, turn the camera on, and hang out with you guys and show you the receiver sets, and then fuck up the name of the company. That is a serious Floydian, because there is nothing good about our guns. They're just a shithole. But this DR Guns. If anybody from DR Guns is watching this, Can you send me another one of these? These are just awesome. And the cost, I don't know. I don't know why you would buy a receiver set from any other company. It's beefy. The quality is honestly just spot on. DR guns. Let's get it fucking right this time. Then of course I pillaged some parts off of my Mossberg 500 for my another mock-up. I wasn't planning on keeping the red dot on the shotgun. To me, a red dot on a shotgun is just silly. So I put the spark over here on the DR Guns, the future DR Guns 9mm. Right now, this would be a shootable gun with a trigger and parts kit. I'd like to do well. I definitely would do the one from DR Guns. Otherwise, I'm thinking Odinworks has a ambi setup, and it is anodized in this exact color. That would also be cool. And a buffer and a spring, and a bolt carrier and a charging handle. And this guy, basically, all the internals are missing, but it looks like it's ready to go, except for the missing trigger thing. But yeah, this is gonna be a cool gun. And this is another scenario. If you're planning on doing a 9mm build, these DR Guns 9mm lowers are absolutely fantastic. I think it's just the quality of their builds and the craftsmanship is just awesome. So I think that was everything. Haven't eaten the chip yet. I fixed the locked and loaded mug from Jim. Jim's show was tonight. I don't think this will be up in time for that, but so I got that, and I got this. I don't remember if I've showed this or not, but Nihap brought this for me. Turned into he was more than happy to have a few. I tell you, this is some of the most tasty whiskey that I've had. A product of Ireland, Redbreast. So I gotta get these comments done because I gotta get upstairs in time for Jim's show. But yeah, the Mossberg kind of got a little bit of a raping. I took the nice JP grip off of there. That one doesn't have the thumb swale on it. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth spending the money to get another grip. I'll probably just keep that one on there. This Myad, I was able to swap it out for one that doesn't have it, so that I can put it back here on the old shotgun. And Smile Money, this spends its time in an undisclosed location in case I have to seriously defend myself in the home. I have it fully loaded, plus this, plus maybe something else. It's got that kick-ass breacher adjustable choke from Polychoke. Unfortunately, a company that went out of business, and I never did get a review done on it before they went out of business. You know, if I would have done a review on it, you just know that the company would be so in business right now. Just, they couldn't even, they'd have, I don't know, probably 10,000 employees. And just so I don't forget, but we need to read some comments first. What's in the fucking box? Well, if you're part of Snowflake Melter, you know what's in that box. First was the Real Cobra Burnout. Second was Ed. EMT Railfran, every word that you read in the comment looked like you were numbering her tits. I'm jealous. Oh, that was in the hops. Yeah, see, you know, you got yeah, EMT Railfan. I know what you're talking about. You know, because you gotta watch what angle you stand at, or if nothing else, Ed will yell at you for blocking the babe. Real Cold Burnout. I have one of those locked and loaded mugs. I was going to send it to you, but I'm selfish. I'm a selfish bastard. I may knock the handle off like yours. It actually looks cool that way. I had thought about it. I had thought about leaving it like that because then it just kind of, honestly, it looked like a cylinder. But yeah, I'll see how this holds up. The problem is it's porcelain with the steel inserts, and if the handle breaks and I don't respond quick enough, the precious part will be lost. But yeah, you could use it like this. Why the hell could you not? I mean, it's just saying. Foo Master, top 3. Ed, the lovely brew babe has awesome sunglasses and a fine side boob shot. I am impressed. Oh, again, I don't know if it's been a week, so I'm sorry if I say talk about something that I've already talked about. But the got a strike against the Brew Channel for I think the words titties in a title. Titties and rum when Brad was here. Either that or they just don't like Brad. But yeah, titties and rum, and then the girl being shown, you saw no nipple, no vagina. I mean, she wasn't like blowing paint eggs out of her cunt. But yeah, a strike for evidently the words titties. And of course, I sent him an email, and I figured just the comments the emails that I send them would automatically give me another strike because I don't fucking care. If I am not gonna open the lips and lick the vagina of a libtard. Sorry. Well, scratch that one. That's a bad analogy. At that point in time, if it's a nice one, I probably care less what their political stance is. So I'm sorry, that was a terrible analogy. Strike that one. Rich, yeah, YouTube can suck it. They got a whole slew of snowflake scum-sucking monitoring the conservatives or gun channels and try to ruin our fun. Richkin, geez, sounds like you had more to drink that night than I've had this entire year. No comment. Real Cobra Burnout, brandy. Now, I don't know if that's a thing to get me to drink something, but I don't have brandy. I've had some really lousy brandy. Like, I think it was Peachtree that my mom always had in the house. So, if you're a kid and you're going to get into mom's, yeah, that stuff sucked. Or maybe the girl's name is Brandy. You're Real Cobra Burnout, you're kind of unclear there. So, I'm just going to pass over that as some kind of to get me to drink thing. Rich, yeah, I don't know what's going on with those mags. I'm totally at loss, but I know you'll get to the bottom of it. Yes, sir. I'm totally stoked on the FN job. Thank you, my brother. The only thing you still have to do, Rich, is and I sent you a message, but I don't know if you got back to me. The only thing Jay is waiting on is if you want the higher blade, which this is. And I would say go with whatever Jay recommends. He didn't ask me and put this on here, and I like the way it shoots. So, just saying. Rich, you know I love you, man. And I hope it comes back and you're just fucking going, I can't believe the way this is so awesome. Oh, and I did get a PM from I Carry One, and he told me that Rock Island had some problems with some mags, and basically to file a little off the inside of the mag catch. Well, what I don't understand is it was working fine. It worked fine for Rich. Never ejected a mag. Worked fine for me. To me, it was like there has to be some frickin' debris or something that's not allowing the mag catch to fully seat back where it's supposed to be after a mag change. It's the only thing I could think of. So I took it apart again and I cleaned it again. And I Carry One. With the slide off of it, I put the mag up inside of it, I fully loaded it so I'd have something good to push on, and this last try, I could not get the mag to pop out, yet I was doing it out at the range. So, I'm hoping that maybe the mag catch just wasn't going all the way in. I could not swap one out of another gun just to try it, because it's a large capacity, and voila, it's a completely special part for something like that. But I couldn't get them to pop out, so I'm hoping that's the thing. Otherwise, I will try filing one, marking it, going out and shooting it, and see if it makes any kind of a difference. Because you can hear, like, click as it goes in. So for anybody that might be bailing, so I suppose I shouldn't wait any longer, because this is obviously me running the Snowflake Melter. Well, John runs it. I'm the one. It's either going to be like me or Jim putting an item in there. Palmetto State Armory. You get a fucking piece of shit lock. Take that out and use that to keep the door sealed when you have a female prisoner in your basement. Snowflake Melter. Now, don't ask me any questions because I can't give you the answer. This is Snowflake Melter. For $30, this could be yours. Last time I checked, we were over a third of the slots had been filled. It is chambered in 45 ACP. Sorry, get some schmooch on there. And it comes with one mag, front and rear serrations, white target sights. These are not night sights. Slide feels good. It's a little bit in there, which if you actually ever had a GI model, it'd probably rattle like this, which this does not. To be totally honest, I like the detent pressure. It has a typical feel trigger up against the wall. Glass rod brakes. It's definitely not as light as my Kimber, but it's also a brand new gun, and a lot of times these triggers kind of come in just a little bit, but it's nice and crisp. So if you want the opportunity to own this, another thing I like is there's not a lot of bullshit. There's no fucking crap all over the slide, except for right at the very back. You got come on, get off the chick. You got the palmetto on the back. Otherwise, it's a nice, clean gun. I don't plan on shooting it, so someone is going to get a virgin. But I have to say that if they made this in a Commander or a small, or a, yeah, maybe a Commander, I would probably get one of these and use it as a carry gun. Of course, after it proved itself. But there you go, guys. I'll try to remember to put a link down below. Get involved with Snowflake Melter, and somebody could walk away with this for 30 bucks. The other thing I've done is I took it apart, cleaned it, and oiled it, and put it back together. I'd have to say that it came nice and clean, but there is little to no lubrication on there. Rolling on the comments again. Ed, great reviewee. I want to see the rifle in action with the BMG looking brake on it. Yeah, me too. Stephen Bush, I like the brake. Fits the rifle very well. I do. Steve, I think it looks like I told you, Steve, when we talked about this. Steve sent me the link, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So I ordered it, and then he's like, well, and then it came, and he's like, well, do you like it? And I was like, I went to put it on the fucking rifle just to try to impress you, Steve. Can't wait to see what other people think of it. Zeus, viewer 22, hashtag never forget. Zeus, nice receiver set, awesome receiver set from DR Guns. Zeus, that 24-inch tank muzzle brake looks boss. I can't wait to shoot it. I carry one. Left you a PM super secret fix for the Rock Island 2 magazine issue. Yeah. We'll see if we have to do that. As of right now, I have high hopes that maybe there is just some debris or something, because I told you I didn't like the way that mag release felt, and it's not feeling like that anymore. Joey, hi. Joey, that 9mm will be the last memory you'll have of Alicia. Boy, she is hot. Joey. I tell you, for a complete fucking schmuck, you come up with some great ideas. I have never, I have never named a single firearm that I own. But Joey, you are absolutely fucking right. This is Alicia. Thank you. That's unfortunately I have to give Joey fucking credit. Guys, this is Alicia. Alicia, say hi to the guys. Hopefully, Odinworks will. I want to get the 9.5-inch Odinworks handguard for this. I have one. Unfortunately, I already bartered that away. I can show you what it looks like. Yeah. That's the handguard I'd like to put on there. Or the O2 Lite. I'd probably like to do the O2 Lite. And honestly, it would be even shorter than the one that's on it by about an inch. Maybe an inch and a half. An inch and a half shorter. But I can't swap handguards because this is unfortunately this is going bye-bye. Bye-bye. But yeah, that's what I'd like to put on that. I mean that's okay. It's a Midwest Industries, so I mean I don't have anything negative to think about it. It's just that if it was Odinworks, if this was my goal is to make this either Odinworks or DR Guns parts and nothing else. That's the goal. But as of right now, because of Alicia, is this, and yes, Joey, she's... I still talk to her. I don't know what it is she's doing now, but she's not in the gun industry. But I have her email address. Joey, the look on Christine's face when you went to OMC for lunch, when you took their hottest sauce and whipped out the little thing of pepper flakes and put it on because that wasn't hot enough. That was from Bulwark. Bulwark. I'm into the third of 4 of the little pepper vials. And last night we went out to dinner, and I brought the chocolate pow pow bottle with me because I'm going through that. The last dab, oh man, I almost want to make some homemade wings and just do that. The last dab's really good too, but I mean I think the last dab's probably the hottest of all of them. God, we gotta, shit man, we gotta go. Ankek, 23rd, woohoo. Tardisius, egg squirting could be an Olympic sport someday. Almost as good as Brazilian waxing, cowbell. Forgot to give it a little tussle. Real Cobra burnout. I want my save might not be as good as yours. I think he had the whole bottle poured when he realized it said pour hard. Mr. Holster, 1:15, seriously? Yeah. Smile money. You do realize that a steel target is slightly larger than the head of a tack. Not saying that hitting steel with a handgun at 125 yards and hitting 50% of your shots using Kentucky windage is not amazing. I'm not sure if he's fucking with me or if he's actually saying something good. Huh. Thank you, Smile Money, if that's a compliment. I'm no marksman, and my problem is we always seem to go shooting after I drank a pot of coffee. And if you know me and see me, you know, it's like I can be like rock solid. I mean, I can be non-Chuck, but 1 cup of coffee, let alone a bunch of cups of coffee, and then throw just an ounce of stress in, and I could jerk off Mickey Mouse in like 10/100ths of a second. So, yeah, but in that particular case, that was this, and if I can get this running perfectly, I will be a very happy person. I don't know what's going on, and I personally blame it all on Joey because I shot the first fucking mag without a single hiccup, and then Joey gets his hands on it, and it's like shot fail, shot fail. What the fuck? So, but yeah, it's, you know, I'm not going to start messing around with the sights. I mean, I could try messing around with the red dot, but then again, Mark has this thing co-witnessed perfectly, so if I was to actually not even use the red dot and just go with the sights, it's pretty much the exact same thing. But you guys know me. You know that I absolutely adore the 10 millimeter round. And even though some of you absolutely hate Glocks, this is in the price range that we are talking about. This is the best that I could come up with, and yet this to get to this point isn't cheap. But love this gun. The one thing I learned out at shooting is I did have to readjust the pre-travel on the trigger. Is just a little bit too much, and was having I never had it happen while shooting, but I was having a reset issue, and now I have it down right, and it actually works with the original slide too, which that wasn't the case. It was working properly with this one, but not that one. Since this was shot last, I have I actually have the Lone Wolf the mainspring. I have that in it, and when we went shooting the other day, me and the boys went shooting, I had the brass stacker in it, so I actually have the Lone Wolf slide, Lone Wolf barrel, Lone Wolf spring in it now. But as the day wore on, it definitely shot better, a lot less fails. But fuck, thing is just an absolute tack driver. Sharky. A Tort Lee Modu, the beer that committed suicide in transit to you, fitting for the song it's named after. Yeah. Smile Money. If I ever own a company, I would employ you. Is that a compliment? I guess in a kind of narcissistic way. Laugh out loud. Sharky, the DR Guns receiver set looks sweet. The 9mm build is also looking good so far. Yeah, a shorter handguard will show off that barrel better. And finally, speaking of AR triggers, how's John's coming along? Unfortunately, I would give you some stuff, but there's been no new movement. He's been so busy trying to keep up with all the other triggers. Man's just, yeah, I'll see if I can find out for you. But you do realize, if I can get that question answered for you, you fucking owe me. Because you just don't call John Huber and say, hey John, how's it going, buddy? How's the AR triggers? Oh, really? Nothing new? Well, I gotta go. I gotta rearrange my sock drawer. With John, I don't know if I've ever had a conversation with him that wasn't a bare minimum of an hour. He's a very fascinating guy. I tell you, the conversations may go an hour plus, but they definitely are not boring. Sharky, the brake looks badass. Yes, I think it does. That's why it's on the rifle, and I can't wait to shoot it. Sharky, it's about 80 degrees in the kitchen here, and that's before I fire up the stove. I might just get make it naked while cooking later on. But with an apron, as hot grease splatter is a bad thing on one's cock. Okay, thank you for all that information. Maybe too much, even. Jay, oh my God, that ass. See, it's been over a week, Jay. What ass did I... Oh, that ass. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm. That ass. Smile Money. You know that serial number on the 9mm could have been 69. Come on! Smile Money. See, now, to me, I mean, it's just going off of the comments, you know, Smile Money is the guy that always takes, the higher ground, and if there's a bunch of people talking in a crowd, I'm that guy, the asshole, and he's like, Mr. Diplomacy. But the funny thing at this very moment in time is absolutely, I look at the serial number and I instantly think that if it was 67, that's awesome because that's my birth year. It's also the best year of the Mustang, by the way, GT500, the original Super Snake. This is the 68. And in my head, I'm instantly thinking it was one off from being perfect to align with my birth year. But the 68 Fastback is also a very, very awesome car. And then if it actually would have shown up and been serial number 69, yes, I probably would have instantly gone there. But Smile Money, kudos or disgusting victories for you for pointing out the fact that it could have been 69. Gillian, 426. Hello, Eric. I see you made it through the weekend with Joey. Smile Money. I hope that Lee Loader did not rust up tighter than the cooter at home. Come on, I'm trying to use it. Joey, don't blame me for drinking that crap whiskey. I would have been more than happy to just watch you take those shots the other night when you gave them to me as well. Yeah, I didn't see you. There was not a hell of a lot of arm twisting there, Joey. Joey, after those beers you don't remember, let me fill you in on why your ass hurts. The Joey Cuz Real Doll took revenge on you from the abuse you gave him. I mean, gave it. Joey, about time that receiver set showed up. Yeah, there was still need a shit ton of parts. The Crazy Scotsman, before I went public and just started blabbing off what's needed, asked me to send him that list, so I'm pretty sure, though, that this guy is probably going to be going to gym just in parts. I mean, I can mock up to make sure. I mean, there's no need to completely put this thing together and go shoot it, because Jim's just going to need to tear it all apart, and Jim will be shooting it. So I'll be happy just being able to get the damn parts all together and off to him, but we need stuff. If anybody has a couple of high-end drop-in triggers, you just let me know. One for Justin, and if Alicia was still there. I actually, of all of them, for the price point, I would love to put a velocity trigger in there. Mr. Holster, everything looks better than Joey in real life. Pretty much everything. Mr. Holster, El Tenda is an AK guy in my book. Oh, yeah, he is, and he works for an AK4 or AR-15 company. It's kind of like El Tenda's own little hell. I'm like, let me get this straight. You spend 8 or more hours a day just assembling ARs. Yeah. If he could go work for an AK-47 company, like Krebs Customs, if he could go work for Krebs Customs, he would probably have to put a condom on his way to work every single day. Jordan Johnson, I love the channel, but see, Jordan, and this is on King of Tarts. Jordan, when you use the words "but," you kind of erase everything that was before. So, okay, let's go with it. Jordan Johnson, I love the channel, but you are all retarded simultaneously, if you know what that means. Okay, Jordan, I Welcome to the Our Heart Club. Beer by the numbers. Great sounding beer, and comments are funny as always. Haha, cheers. Thank you, my friend. You don't even want to see. You don't even want to see my inbox anymore. This last week, you know, I've been trying to keep up with people. Beer by the numbers. You have, see, it's a numbers thing. Smile money, smile money. Beer by the numbers. You have 1,234 subscribers. 1, 2, 3, 4. You had a brew review 2 days ago. What is a bitter beer? History of the bitter style. See, I'm sorry, my friend. I have not caught one of your videos in a long time, let alone commented. I'll try to do better, but I always appreciate the friendships. So, if you're not subbed to Beer by the Numbers, I don't even know if I'll remember. I'll try to remember to put a link down below. Otherwise, look in the freaking comments. He had the last comment up until we hit the Our Heart Club. So go sub him, please. Anybody that's willing to put their shit out there is at least worth being subbed to, and you might find that you like the content. So sub and then watch his shit. That's it. I'm hitting the I Heart Club. Joey, it's been so long since you put the video, I was beginning to think you retired. That's right, picture it. You and Chuck living the sweet YouTube retirement life together. Let's not think that. Aunt Keck, I've been waiting for you. So, Aunt Keck, it's the last comment, and there's a special prize for that one today. I'm just kidding. So, this is kind of rolling on a combination of your tropical fruity IPA. Yeah, see, this would be one of those guys be like, oh, you fucking took the back seat, never even talked about it. That's goddamn right. I never said that this was a, it's B&E Brew Reviews. Yeah, I know, the name's just kind of misleading, like, I was going to say military intelligence. Well, yeah, I'll say military intelligence, because the people that I care about, it's the people that oversee them that are the fuck-ups. But at least things have gotten better. I mean, I'm hoping, at least now, they don't have, if a guy is driving towards them in what looks to be a large bomb, they don't have to go through the chain of command to say stop, or I'll say stop again. I'm hoping nowadays, they just pull out a big fucking gun and stop the threat. So, it's kind of a cross between the fruity kind of IPAs, and I think Mr. Holster might like this one. So I'm gonna go edit this up. Ballast points: Aloha Sculpin, 7%. I kind of like this. I'll probably bring the other 4 up for dinner and Jim's show. So, me personally, I'm gonna give this guy an 8.5. And remember, if you're not a member of Snowflake Melter, you could be, and then you could have this for $30. And if you want to become a member of Snowflake Melter, it's invite only. And trust me when I say, don't be a smart ass with John, because we're trying to make sure that we only have like-minded thinkers in that group. So he's going to ask you a question, And you may say that that you know me and how you know me, and then boom, you're in. So cheers, guys, and hopefully you joined us over on Jim's show tonight. Cheers.